Hello ladies and gentlemen, toy enthusiasts and those new to Tough Nerd Toys LLC. I'm your host Uncle Nerd and welcome to another exciting episode of Busted Open. Busted it open since 2007 and today we are going to review G.I.Joe Classified Croc Master and Fiona. It is number 38 within the Classified series. Now those of you that know I love G.I. Joe. I love all of that 80s pop culture stuff, sci-fi, mech, robots, movies, whatever, 80s cartoons, 90s cartoons, anime, action. I'm in this. I've been in this for a minute, So with that being said, Hasbro has released a Croc Master set, and so far, just from looking from the outside of the box, it looks absolutely amazing. Croc Master literally was one of the characters that came along when I was kind of like veering away from G.I. Joe, but because they were starting to get a little bit wacky, but I always did love Croc Master. I loved the way he looked. I loved how Cobra would just have specialists in the most bizarre stuff and so on and so forth. Now, right here, we're going to go into the box, and let me bring this a little bit closer for you guys right here. It's done in a nice window box, as you can see, a window display box right here. It says G.I. Joe Classified Series, Croc Master and Fiona. Got some nice artwork, box art of Croc Master and Fiona on the side. Got some more in the front, rather. Hasbro logo at the bottom. Got some graphics going along the box right here. It is number 38. Beautiful box art of Croc Master right there, looking great with Fiona. Nice clear top at the top so you can see down to the bottom. Cobra insignia on the top of the box. You have his tech specs and his classifications on the side, and he is number 38. Now what I found is that I went to G.I.Joe.com because I usually like to go there to do the specs on the characters and so on and so forth, so you can read the bio cards, and they don't have one for him. I didn't see one. They got Road Pig. They got characters up here that they didn't even do, or maybe I didn't look correctly, but I don't see him up here. Here's the Cobras. They got the Vipers, Bats, Buzzer, Baroness, Cobra Commander, Cobra Trooper, Cobra Viper, Destro, Firefly. Oh wow, it looks like they're gonna hopefully they put Firefly in another outfit because that other one just looks crazy. Major Blood, Red Ninja. You don't see Croc Master up here. They even had characters that they don't have, and I clicked on Classified and nothing. It was just nothing in there. So we can't do a bio scan with this guy, or pretty much, check out his tech specs. But over here on the side of the box, it says he is they don't even give the numbers anymore, so I can't really tell what it is with him or anything like that. But I'm loving this right here. It's for ages 4+. Beautiful, beautiful box art. G.I. Joe Classified over here, so on and so forth. 38. On the back, we got some beautiful, it looks like, now I don't think this is hand drawn. It looks like it's CGI'd right here. Now this face sculpt that they have on Roadblock looks absolutely amazing. They should have went with that instead of that other one that they had where he was just looked like he had a pudgy black man's face and stuff like that. I never pictured Roadblock to be a pudgy black man. But on the first version that they released, but you got nice it looks like 3D imagery of Spirit, Duke, Lady J, Flint, Barbecue, Breaker, Roadblock, the ninjas going at it, Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow, Firefly, Cobra Commander. Everybody's looking good on here. And look, you see Croc Master. Croc Master, this 3D CGI art, or this 3D art that they have on the back, is absolutely beautiful. Legal Mumbo Jumbo on the back, Hasbro logo, got some more Legal Mumbo Jumbo attention and all this other stuff right here. Barcode should be on the bottom as it is right here, right there. And you got some little graphics going along the box and everything, and I think that's just about it for the box. But this window box looks absolutely amazing. So let's bust this guy open and see if Croc Master is worth the scratch.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages.
Man, oh man, and here we have Croc Master looking great with Fiona. Look at this, and he comes with a ton, and I mean a ton of accessories. And as usual, I'm always gonna go into the accessories first right here. So let's bring this a little bit closer, get this in some good eye view. And I had to look at these first. Comes with a nice little one albino gator and another gator. These must be Fiona's children right here. This is done very well. It is very, the skin is sculpted very well. The detail, even for it to be small figures, the paint apps on this are very, very good. They did a great job on this. Look at that, right under the belly. There's a two-tone belly and everything like that. And they're made out of a solid plastic. A little bit of I would say not so hard. I wouldn't say it's vinyl, but it's not a hard plastic. So you can kind of like move things around a little bit, you know. And so these are cool. These are real cool right here. Then he comes with this nice Magnum or whatever type of Magnum pistol or Colt pistol this is. With, you see the gator skin is sculpted into the handle of the pistol, and it looks real good. So not done in a nice gunmetal black right there, or a nice black right there. I would say like a matte black or whatever case right be maybe. And you can see the hole in the pistol, the front right there. Then you come with this nice survival knife, this boot knife right here, and I love the gator theme that they have going on with Croc Master right here. And if you look around the handle, you see that there is, and you know, there's all sorts of sculpting within the knife or the blade right here, and the handle, and it's colored a green gator, like it has gator skin on it. This is good. This is real cool, and it's a nice size too. A little serrated back if you look real good. Real nice looking survival knife right there, or a boot knife. Then you have this whip, and it has a green handle, done in a nice flat matte black right here if you look real good. And it's made out of a vinyl. Pretty cool. I like it. There were some people on the Cobra side that I don't even know why they were there. You have to be a sinister motherfucker for you to need a Cobra crocodile master right there. Then you have but then again, when you think about it, if you remember the cartoon, and sometimes they would make hideouts, they would put crocodiles and gators around their establishment. So if people tried to invade, they end up getting eaten up by the gators and crocs and stuff. I guess this is the guy that used to be in charge of them right here. Then you have this nice chain leash or whatever you want to call it, attached to a collar, done in a nice soft vinyl with a gray chain, like grayish silver type paint. And it's done, you see, like along where the strap is at right here around there, it's done in a nice imitation sculpted leather or whatever you want to call it, with spikes around it, looking real good. This looks good right here. And this, I guess, fits around Fiona's neck and everything. You have the handle right here, so you could put that through his hand. Nice sculpting of the chain, nice sculpting within the collar right here. Leather texture, you see some screws and rivets right there that go on. This is a good, they did a great job on the sculpting on this so far, if you ask me. I think they did a great job. Then you have this beautiful hook right here that you can pretty much put in his hand and put inside. This is, I guess this is used to restrain Fiona or whatever the case may be, which is pretty primitive. But I mean, like, you could tell, and I picture Croc Master to have like a New Orleans accent or whatever the case may be, something like Gambit, but more so like Leatherhead. But like, this here be your gumbo boy. Look at this. This looks great, and it's done in a nice silver grayish paint right here, or plastic. It's just like the whole this isn't even painted. It's just like plastic, silver gray plastic, hard in some spots and soft in others. So I would say it's done in a hard, soft plastic, and it's pretty good. Now we're coming over here to Fiona, and Fiona looks great. I mean, absolutely great. And look at the scoots on her back. They are sculpted in very well. You see the dorsal plates or dorsal fins along the tail. Everything looks great. Now you got to see this figure in hand, and it's done out of a it really, you know what, in a way, I've never touched an alligator, but this is what I would basically feel like, what it would feel like, because I have touched reptiles before, and they mimic the feel of the reptile within the sculpt and the how can I say, the material they use. It feels like reptile skin in a way. It's weird. And you can see like there's all sorts of textures, great sculpting, great detail, great paint apps, especially along these teeth right here. Look along the bottom and everything like that. The scales along the bottom are done very well. You got a couple of vent holes right there. The feet look well. This is and it's a big alligator figure. This is a big figure. I mean, like, let me see if I could, like, yeah, I can't, it's so big I can't even like get the whole figure in here. The sculpting along the face looks great. This is a beautiful figure. Look along the jawline. Everything looks good. Great. Look at that, the white teeth, even inside the mouth. And the mouth you can open up and close. There's even sculpting inside the mouth. They did not cut any corners right here. I'm loving the texture that they have going on here, the feel of this alligator. And it's a pretty decent heft to this action figure too. This is nice. Now there is some, it feels like there's a wire inside of the tail right here, so you can get some of that going on. The tail moves and everything like that. You got tons of articulation going on with this thing right here. It is beautiful. And I think you can, how do you get the cow? You can, no, you're gonna have to pop some of this off, maybe. Yeah, you take this off, put this on like that to get the collar on. Then you shove this back in. There we go. And there we have Fiona with the collar on, and it looks great. Look at this. This is a beautiful figure right here. Absolutely beautiful. Tons of art. She has articulation in the ankle right here. Some twisting and pivoting in the arm, in the other front paw right there. The other front paw all has, I'm telling you, they did a great job with this. Now I need to push the head on a little bit more tighter so I can get this, peg this in right here. And there we have it. She should be on tight. Yeah, she's on tight now. And look at this. You have some neck articulation, multiple points of articulation within the neck. The head goes up and down somewhat in a way along here. Now, what I did find is that the collar is a little bit tucked under once you put the head in. But if you take the time, you can literally get it right. Me, myself, for the sake of this video, I kind of like, you know, you saw it. I just pushed it on real quick. But you got some great articulation. I'm loving the way this jaw moves around. Like this jaw opens and closes. Look at this. Look at this. This thing is looking great. Great. Absolutely beautiful. The sculpting of the eyes are just something to behold. I love when they do animal figures correctly. Look at this. This has to be 3D printed from a real alligator or something like that, or crocodile, because it looks great. I'm loving the way they did the scoots on the back of his on the alligator or crocodile's back. It looks beautiful. It is beautiful. It looks like an alligator because it has a stubby nose. The Crocs have the long nose. This one doesn't really have a long nose. The sculpting of the teeth right here looks great. But maybe it's a Croc because he is Croc Master. But it looks more like an alligator to me. If you know, you guys can correct me down there if you want. The nostril holes are great. They did a great job on this. Man, the alligator alone makes this figure worth it. I'm loving this. I am loving this. Look at this. Along the tail is beautiful. Great sculpting. Everything looks good. Now let me get off of this alligator right here because I'll be all day with this alligator, man. It is beautiful. You know who we got to get to right here. The Raging Cajun. I don't even know if he's from Louisiana. I don't think so. But Croc Master. Croc Master looks absolutely amazing. Face sculpt is good. Loving the vest or the wife beater done with crocodile. Like, you know, they made it look like it's crocodile skin or whatever. The belt looks great with the gator's eye in the middle. The gauntlets, the crocodile gauntlets look great. Muscle structure and sculpting looks great. Loving his face mask right here. And Croc Master was out before Bane. For those people out there that's like, oh, they took the Bane. No, Croc Master was out before the guy that created Bane did that character right here. Silver belt. Wow, look, it's sculpting in the belt too, in the silver belt too. This is cool. Look, if you look real good right along here, you can see like some sculpting and little holes in the belt. They did a great job on this figure right here. Got some legs, got the texture in the legs going on. Gun holster is done in a flat brown, like tannish brown right there. Pretty cool right there. Loving these boots, boy. Look at these boots, man. These are like some cowboy boots, but gator skin, some gator skin cowboy boots. This dude got style right here, boy. He got style right here, and he got the muscles to do it too. I'm loving the hose that he has going to his breathing tank in the back, so he lets you know he probably be in the swamp. He don't want to breathe in none of them noxious gases, or who knows what goes into that breathing mask to make him, maybe he trips out all day while taking care of alligators and stuff like that. Loving the red eyes on this character. He's looking good. Gauntlet over here on the arm looks great. Gloves are good. Look at that in the crotch right here. You can see like it has like a little gator skin crotch guard. Loving this white beater. You got the cobra insignia right there, which is raised. Looking real good. The deco on the belt and on this cobra insignia along this guy looks great. The belt alone They did great work in it. Nothing is bleeding. I don't see any colors like fading off onto the other ones. Good, man. Look at this. Look at the scoots on the back of his wife beater right here. This looks great. Looks great. This is a beautiful, and I mean a beautiful figure right here, man. Gosh, Hasbro, you did a great job. Now that face sculpt is something to behold right there. Look at that silver. None of the silver is bleeding on to the breathing apparatus right there. This is looking very good. You got some line work going along the top of the head. If you look real good, you got some line work going on. He is looking great. Look at that. And I like the way it looks like it's just a tight fitting mask that he just slaps on real quick. Man, this guy looks good. Loving the way his back look. Loving the way they sculpted in the muscles, the gauntlets, the silver gauntlet. Everything is beautiful on this guy, man. This is a nice figure right here. Very nice figure. The G.I. Joe classifieds don't even, they never disappoint, man. I'm sorry. Even guys that I really didn't think I would want, like Barbecue, ended up being one of my favorites, man. And you can check that review. I'll leave it up here, either down in the bottom. Check along the playlist for the G.I. Joe classifieds that I have. There's tons of them. Tons of them. Yeah. Now, as far as articulation goes, I'm not even going to tell you, you won't be able to really move his head around too much because of the piece that's attached right here. You can, I think you can, I'm not going to, no, you can unhook this, but I'm not going to do it because my hands are too big to try to finagle to put that back on. I think you can take this hose off right here and move the head around. But as when it's attached to the hose, it only goes left and right, but you can go up and down pretty good. You got some butterfly. Did they put butterfly? Yeah, they have butterfly joints on it, but they're tucked behind a lot of this, the chest that they have right here. You have bicep swivel. You got double hinged elbows right there, twisting and pivoting along the wrist as you get with most of these G.I. Joes. Nice leg split, ab crunch going on. Real good, real good. Twists at the waist. Nothing inhibits it. And you got the drop down. I don't know why they do the legs like this, but you can drop it down a little bit. If you look real good, you can drop it up and down. I guess that's the, you know, for when they, I don't know. But the gun holster is on the leg, fits on pretty good. You got some thigh cuts right there, double hinge knee, so you can do a rising knee. Thought I forgot about that, right? Yeah, you got cuts and you got calf twists right here, twisting and pivoting ankle rocker going on with the boot knife holster going on. It looks great. Now, as far as putting his accessories in here, they easily fit right into the holster. Hopefully it does, because this is my first time doing this. I bust these guys open. Only ones I bust open off camera are the what's the names. Bam, that fits right in there just like that, nice and snug. And look, you can see like there's a little bit of crocodile leather texture going on right there, crocodile skin. Boom, the boot knife fits in. Blam. Look at that, boy. Look at that. The whip. You got, what is he doing with a whip? What is this man doing with a whip? I don't know why he got a whip. Boy, but then again, because I don't think an alligator would really feel you, or like will really be concerned about you hitting him with a whip. An alligator is tough, man. That and the grips on these guys are very, very stiff. Very stiff. Very stiff. You can see it right there. The whips is very stiff on this guy. Very stiff. The hook fits into any one of these hands that you want it to. Oh, man, this guy is stiff right here. Joints on him. This is how the guy looks fully equipped with all of his items on him. He looks great. They did a great job on this. And there are some reused body sculpts right here, body parts right here, which I don't mind. I know this is kind of like Destro's legs right here. I don't care. I don't care. As long as the figure comes out looking good and I can distinguish it from the rest of them. This looks great. I'm loving the way they did the belt on the back, man. If you look around that belt, it looks good. Great articulation, great sculpting, great detail. This figure looks amazing. And I'm loving this black mask. So what we're going to do, I think I went through everything on this guy. What we're going to do, I'm going to take some pictures of this guy, and I will be right back. Well, him and Fiona, and I'll be right back.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages. G.I. Joe will return after these messages.
So as a whole, I think this figure is absolutely amazing. And I know you guys probably say, oh, you think every figure you get is amazing. Because, you know what? I got a good eye for toys, man. I got a good eye for action figures, bro. I grew up doing this for a minute. I feel like you're eyeballing me, dog. But yeah, man, this figure is beautiful. Hasbro is doing a wonderful job with this G.I. Joe Classified. And again, ladies and gentlemen, I will be the first to say that I did not want any 6-inch G.I. Joes when they first were talking about it and so on and so forth. But man, since I have gotten them, I have been stoked behind them. I just can't stop collecting them. And it's a lot, yeah, it's a lot of G.I. Joes that I have to review, that I just have sitting here. But what I'm going to start doing, the newest stuff that I get in, I'm going to do that first, and then to give you guys some filler, I'm going to give you guys the what's the name? The older stuff I have. I have tons of stuff, action figures and stuff to review, and I hope you guys love them. I hope you guys, you know, really like the reviews that I do, because I love, even if just one person watches my review, it makes me feel great. But yeah, this figure is absolutely amazing. And I meant to tell you, there's also some neck articulation going on with Croc Master. If you look real good right there along the neck, you have one up here and one down here. It's on a ball peg, so you can get tons of poses. And yeah, this guy looks great. I am just so excited to have Croc Master, and I'm loving, if you looked at, they actually did different textures of paint when it came to doing his gator skin wife beater right here. Looks great. I'm loving that belt and that crotch guard, man. That gator skin crotch guard and them gator skin or the crocodile skin boots and everything like that. Looks good. Now, correct me if it's either a gator or a crocodile. I'm not, you know, an aficionado when it comes to, you know, reptiles or anything like that. But he looks great on the back. Look at this. The scoots on the back of his wife beater look great. This is a beautiful, beautiful figure. Got the holes down there. Everything is absolutely wonderful with him. I don't have any issues standing him up or whatever the case may be. There are absolutely none. Croc Master is coming in at about, let's see, look at this, guys. Look at this. Croc Master is coming in about 6.5. Yeah, 6.5 inches. He's looking good. And we're going to do a size comparison next to him, next to my boy, Mr. Flint. Looking good. Looking good. Yep, Flint looking good next to Croc Master. Then we're going to do it next to my homie. You know I had to put him next to him. Next to Destro. Looking real good. And here he is next to, you know who I got. You know, because you know this is the wave that I'm going with here lately. I don't even know why this has happened to come off, but here he is with my man right here. He-Man, He-Man, and yes, the He-Man figures, Massiverse figures, or Revelation figures are coming in at 7 inches. And this figure is absolutely amazing. What I will say is, if you can get Croc Master, get him. Even if you're not a fan of Croc Master. I had Croc Master, Raptor. The last wave of figures that I basically have when I was still collecting G.I. Joe as a kid was, this is the last wave, was Cobra Commander in his, you know, the life support suit, the silver one, where he had the pogo thingy. Who is that? Raptor. I know a lot of people don't like Raptor, but I want Raptor. I had Croc Master. I had a couple of them before I just was like when G.I. Joe started just getting wacky with the neon stuff and all that other stuff. This right here, now when it starts going into the neon stuff, the mutation G.I. Joes, that's when I was just like, oh no, this ain't me. This ain't me. But yeah, this Croc Master is absolutely amazing. I don't know what else to tell you guys, but to run out and get him. He is dropping now. A lot of people have gotten their pre-orders. I had mine kind of like beforehand. And again, check out toughnerdtoys.com. I will have some up there for sale as well. But yeah, I had gotten mine for my pre-orders for my business that came in and everything like that. And I forgot to mention to you guys, inside of the box was like these nice graphics and everything like that. Or, so if you want to make a nice little diorama with Croc Master and Fiona in the background, you can get that going. What I found weird is that I couldn't find him on the G.I. Joe website to, you know, get his bio and his specs and everything like that. And it came with this little information booklet right here that you can like unfold, and it's just like blah 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 stuff. That's it. We don't need that. Yeah, but this figure is absolutely amazing. Please get it. Make sure you need this in your G.I. Joe. Even if you want him to mix in with other Marvel Legends, I think he could be like in with the Marvel Legends to be like a villain or something like that, man. But yeah, this is beautiful. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that brings this review to a close. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and share this video. And remember, when you buy a toy, boy, you better boss that thing open, boy. Boss it open, boy. Boss it open, boy.